So we're going to talk through now the steps of how to properly wear a mask. The very first thing to do is to wash your hands well and thoroughly. Make sure that you have clean hands before you put the mask on. The next thing you do, you pick the mask up with your clean hands and you put it on, putting the ear loops over your ears, and then making sure that you adjust it so that it covers both your nose and your mouth, so that it covers half of your face. So you can do that, you have to pull it up and down and make sure that the sides are snug to the sides of your face. While you're wearing the mask, it's really important to remember to not touch your face. If you touch the outside of your mask after you're touching other things in the environment, you can contaminate the mask. It's also really important to continue to not touch your eyes or to scratch your nose underneath the mask, because you can introduce contamination that way too. So while you're wearing the mask, it can be a reminder, which can be a good thing, to keep your hands away from your face. When you're finished wearing the mask, the first thing you need to do before you take the mask off is clean your hands well. You can wash your hands for 20 seconds with soap and water, or you can use hand sanitizer. With those clean hands, you can take the mask off, and then you need to make sure what you're thinking about is that mask now has any of the germs that you might have put into it as you've been breathing. So if you've been wearing the mask for a few hours, it might be slightly damp. If it's a cloth mask, ideally you would have a bag that you can put that cloth mask into, seal it up, and make sure that it goes into the laundry when you get home. If it's a disposable mask, you need to put it directly into the garbage. Make sure that you're thinking about that mask as something that could possibly be a source of infection for other people, so you need to dispose of it right away. The next thing you need to do is wash your hands again. As soon as you've finished getting rid of the mask, make sure that you're cleaning your hands, because you've just touched that object that could potentially have had germs on it. And when you've finished washing your hands, then you're good to go. And you can put on a new mask. If you're wearing a cloth mask, they can get damp or moist after a few hours, so it is a good idea to change them regularly throughout the day if you are wearing a mask for the whole day. If you're wearing a disposable mask, make sure that you change it. If it gets damp, if it gets dirty, then it should be taken off and replaced again. So again, it's important to remember masks are a tool, and it can be helpful if you're using the right tool for the right job in the right way.